Okay, I already generated the Destiny pool roll.
I saw that. Hang on, wait out. Who did that? Bad Jared.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Go on. You might as well finish rolling now.
Small pool.
Oh.
We're waiting in the kiddie pool.
Pretty
Good.
tight.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wandering Tales Galaxy on Fire. Good evening to Sharon, Jared, Miguel, and Katie. We are here for session 4 of the Dying Planet. So I hope everyone is strapped in and ready to go. And for those who aren't watching the video, everyone's just rolled their Destiny pool and it's too light and too dark. So everything's all a little bit balanced at the moment, which I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
That's all right. We'll eat your dark side points pretty quickly.
I know you will. So last we left it, you guys had a decision to make. The decision being, do you explore the temple or do you just nuke it and run? So I'm assuming you've made a decision.
What do we have to nuke it with? That's probably the pragmatic question. Like, what are we going to actually do to nuke it if we nuke it?
We can jury rig one of the cores of the ships that are on the ground.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Are there ships left that we can
Loot the leftovers that they left without, and then. Well, we're not really going to get paid by the New Republic.
Yeah,
So.
this is a shit
Particularly-
job. So why are we going to invest any of our resources?
We need to get everything out of it that we can. So, are looting we go?
Yeah, at least we're going to take half the body of the pirate to collect the bounty.
Yeah.
Yep.
The head half, hopefully.
Head.
Why do you say that?
You just drop a couple eyeballs on the table for your bounty.
Easier identification, although, you know.
You guys have got...
Hey, if we
Go on.
take both parts, can we collect the bounty twice?
No.
Oh.
Do you even know if there is a bounty?
Do you have a
He's a
carbonite?
pirate king. Of course there's a bounty.
Yeah, do you have a carbonite free, like a carbon freeze?
Why do we need a carbonite freezer?
He's dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't start
It's not that he's going to get.
Just use a
any
freezer
dead,
for that, yeah.
Yeah, but do you have a freezer?
Or we can just
Big
like
enough
tie
for
him
a
onto
head?
the outside of the ship. Space is very
just strap it to the outside of the ship. Yes. Space icicle.
I'm picturing like, you know, you're all talking about this and Dr. Murray comes out with, you know, his pelvis in a bag or something. He didn't specify which half. Throws it on the ship. It's got the best genetic material to identify him.
That's a biometric scanner they've got, buddy. All right. You bunch of...
Criminals.
Six sad
Criminal
people.
reprobates, yeah.
Scum and villainy, my friend. Scum and villainy.
Tell it like it is.
That'll be the other game. All right.
No, the original phrase was Star Wars, but
Okay, so Mary has done her vocal reenactment and sounded the alarm and the evacuation for everyone. How long are you waiting inside your little meeting room with the corpses of 4 dead aliens and one still living one in a chair?
The minimum amount of time, I suspect. I think it's a nice place to hang around while the
yeah,
earth
about
shakes and
10
Yep.
10 minutes after we hear the last ion engine leave atmosphere.
Yeah, they're loud enough. You'd probably hear them from where
when you
are.
say the last, I'm expecting we walk out and our ship's been jacked. You have to go to the pyramid. And there's one in the pyramid.
Sarah, should we do a scan for like life? Just to check that
Life?
everything's gone.
With what?
Have we got any equipment to do that? That's a
Do
good
we
question.
have scanners, bioscanners?
Someone have a bioscanner?
I don't have one.
Do the
Do
pirates
do you have
a
one,
flag?
Katie?
You've got biokillers, but you don't have bioscanners.
We can get rid of life signs, but we can't find them.
Well, you know, while we're waiting, we might as well go through. You took his data pad off him.
Yeah.
See if that connects to anything within the.
I gave the data pad to Garcia so she can have a play.
Yeah. See if it connects to, because we're in a Imperial building, right? So
Yeah.
see if they've hacked into the systems, you know.
Okay, so give me a slicing roll then.
So computers?
This is to
Uh,
like guess the Imperial Wi-Fi password or something, like to get on or something, is it? Or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. Last time that Garcia did something like this, it ended up kind of with secondary effects. So I'm going to give her a boost.
Okay. Because you're
I mean, I
looking,
feel like I could assist as well, but I don't think it probably
Yeah.
makes sense. So I'll leave you to it.
so you're looking deeper into the electronic system. So you want to try and peek into the Imperial stuff. Okay, so make it 3 purple.
3 purple.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a boost from
Gabriel
thing. So that's
leaning over your shoulder and going, no, not that button, that button.
so that's a blue. Yeah, I'm looking at it going,
Yes.
which one? It's been a very long day. Nope.
Failed.
You-
1 failure, 1 threat.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're sitting there and you are trying to go further into the data. And yeah, you do come across the Imperial Stonewall, as it were. So not even the pirates have been able to hack it, but from what you know of these people, it's like they don't really care. They weren't here for the Imperial stuff. That was just a handy location to be. And as you're doing this, you hear a little
Sorry, I just think they weren't here to stream TV shows because they've already pirated them all.
oh man, you're lighting a fire today, I swear to God.
Space Pirate Bay.
Yes, they've pirated all the TV in the Imperial sector. You hear a little door kind of slide open in pneumatics and a couple of beeps and zips, and this little toaster droid
Yeah.
scoots into the room.
Shoot
And
it.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
no,
it freezes, it sees you guys, you're gonna shoot it?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like all 4 of us. Pew, 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 pew.
Such a cute little toaster droid.
Who
I
cares?
feel there's going to be some sort of comeuppance coming for our
Toaster
true
droids are
happiness, but
Imperial.
sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, uh-oh.
Yes, that's exactly what it does. It freezes and goes, oh, and tries to reverse as you guys
Yeah.
Yeah.
go on.
We're not having a good day. So
I
Well,
feel like we're like eventually going to deserve some sort of epilogue scene where it's like we see the sort of, damsel in distress sort of dying in a ruin that she'd sent her toaster droid to sort of, seek help at the last minute or something.
screw you, you little toaster kid.
Don't sneak up on the already jumpy character.
Are you going to roll for it, or are you just
Yeah,
gonna
of
sit
course.
there and
What's the difficulty?
it'll be 2 purple?
2
Like,
purple.
Actually, no. I'm going to make it 3 because it's a small target and it's a moving
Yeah.
target.
Oh, and 3.
2
3.
purple, 3 purple, 3 purple.
3 purple.
I mean, we could just grab it, but sure.
Oh, hey, I really destroyed it with 5 successes, but
Wow. So Runsai failed by 1.
Yeah.
Fazia, 5 successes and 3 threats. What the? And Gadriel. Oh, Gadriel.
I
You're off
failed, but
today,
I
my
have
dear.
advantage.
Yes, you failed, but you had an advantage.
2 advantages.
Correct.
That means you can loot it for parts.
Mary's above attacking small toaster droids. I'm leaving it too well.
The droid is this big when it starts. By the time Fuzzy is done with it, it is this big in pieces. So yes, you hear these beeps and you hear the whirl of servos. And as one, you all spin around, your blasters are in your hand. and you mow this thing down in a hail of gunfire. It doesn't even get to squeak and kick into reverse. It's obliterated. Well done. You killed a toaster droid. You feeling brave now?
Mission accomplished. Go back and tell the Republic. We've sorted it out. We've defeated the main threat.
We
We-
killed the pirate droid king.
Okay. What's happening now?
So I asked Marcia, how did you go poking at the firewall?
Mm.
Anything? No? Yes?
No.
Give me.
Hand it over.
You're going to shoot it too?
Yep. So that's I'm going to pull out a special cylinder, and I'm going to use skullduggery.
Ooh.
A data spike?
No, it's not a data spike. It's just a cylinder that he owns from the time of when he was with the Empire. So it gives him accreditation.
Okay. Go. And I'll let you use your advantage.
Yep. So what's the difficulty?
I'm going to keep it the same, 3 purple.
Hold on, because I got a couple of things that give me boosts. And Gadriel, just as an FYI, he has bypass security and code breaker as talents. So
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah. I realised I should have just said
He's
I
a
have
man of many talents.
bypass security too, but oh well.
and the counter espionage give me boosts. All right, let's see.
It
Success and-
succeeded.
And
Yeah.
advantages.
1 success, 3 advantages. Okay. Yes, you with your very special cylinder are able to crack into the Imperial database. What, sir, would you like to know?
I'm going to download all the data. I'm not going to read anything here.
Okay. Yep. You easily set up a communication stream with the Nightfall and it transmits the data.
Yeah.
It'll take a
Great.
while.
I'm going to see if they have the controllers of the reactor.
For the Imperial base?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be able to access it, but to alter it, it won't let you. You have to physically go to the control room to alter it.
I relay the information to the rest of the people. So we're going to have to go and overload it manually.
Do we have any reactor tech specialists amongst us, or we can just cheese it?
Sure.
I just look at him and like, pew, 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 pew.
It's gonna choose it.
Actually, I
Fair
look
enough.
at our last surviving pirate and said, say, good friend, you like breathing, right?
I'm partial to it.
Okay. So you would know where do you have the explosives, right?
That armory?
Okay. You got plenty, enough to breach a hole in a reactor?
We've got some. I don't know if it's big enough to.
I don't like that attitude.
I'll show you where it is.
Let's go. No funny business.
So yeah, the Atoki gives you a very wary look as he stands up, and he's like, "Follow me."
Roger, Roger.
And he opens he looks at you guys warily as he opens the doors. He's kind of a bit weary that you're going to, I don't know, shoot him in the back, or you think he's trying to escape.
Highly possible.
With you lot, yes. So he opens the door and he starts walking through the corridors, and although you don't have any like signage or anything, you get a sense that he's leading you deeper into the complex. So it's kind of where you'd be expecting to go to an armory. You don't leave it on the outside of a building, you leave it on the inside of a building. And thankfully, due to Mary's artifice, you don't encounter anyone. Maybe another toaster droid here and there, but no, it looks and it feels pretty empty now. And a few minutes later, he brings you up to a nondescript door. That's the armory.
Innate.
And it just smacks the control panel and the door opens.
In
And
you go. I'm not letting us go in, and then he can shut us in there.
he walks into the armory and just stands there.
If it's an armory, there would be restrainers.
Not true. The restrained.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
So yes.
Grab for a couple. Yeah, to lock the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to make it safe. in the back of the neck.
Evil. He just
Evil would be if I put a rod in behind the neck too. That would be evil.
Oh,
Yes. So yeah, he just complies with you. He's not going to fight you. There's no point. He is way outclassed by you, Lon. He knows it.
Good boy.
All right. So explosives.
So yeah, the armory it's a bit of a jumble. It's not the neatest of places, and it looks like it has been partly cleared out already. You see like big gaping areas where there should be armaments and they're all gone. Boxes, there's holes where boxes would have been, they're gone. But there are bits and pieces still left behind, including several grenades. There's one big tripod rig, your heavy blast on a tripod. There's a couple of light blasters. There's large blasters, two-handed things. So there's a bit of a mishmash. It's not, it's all different ages, all different designs, but it's what you basically expect from a pirate base.
Okay.
Fazia is looking for a trolley of some description, taking the select pieces.
Oh, the select pieces of what, pray tell, are they?
Well, anything that's a bit fancier that might get a little bit of more cash.
Right.
So there has to be a hover cart or something.
Yeah, do you know what? You guys rolled really well before. Trade advantages. I'll give that to you. So yes, there's a partly broken down hover cart in the corner. One of the lifters is a bit dodgy. It holds, but every now and then it kind of just intermittently cuts out for a second and it dips and it comes back up again. And it dips.
You mean it's like a woolly trolley?
Exactly, Miguel. It's like a supermarket trolley with a dodgy wheel.
Hey.
Do we know what the temple itself is made out of? Like, are we sort of going to be using like interpersonal weapons, or because obviously their weapons are based around piracy and things, not demolishing ancient structures. What does it look like it's made out of?
The temple looks like it would be the equivalent of sandstone. So soft, which is why the earthquakes are causing so much destruction. It's every time there's an earthquake, you can hear rocks clattering.
Or is that just because whatever's in there is trying to get out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to make its way out.
Yes. Yes, it is.
The dark side.
I grab a satchel and I start putting everything explosive, from grenades to, if they have thermal detonators too, and thermite grenades, if they have blocks too, and duct tape.
Because duct tape exists. We had this discussion last week.
Oh yeah.
Duct tape,
Universal.
universal constant.
Yeah.
Has a light side and dark side that keeps the universe together. Right. So have you not heard that one?
No, but it's just good in this context. Like the duct tape is the force or something.
Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, so Gadriel fills up his bag. It's quite heavy by the time you end up putting things in there.
Yep.
It clatters.
No, basically I'm just putting everything together, and then whilst Barcia is shopping around, I take a flat surface and I start assembling this into
A mega bomb.
It looks horrible, but it looks like something that a guerrilla fighter would come up with. Like,
Mhm.
You're just going for big and bad.
yeah, we got time for pretty. I'm just going to dismount a plate, put this with a timer, and
Yeah.
You're going to build it in the armory, or you're going to take it somewhere to discharge?
oh,
I'm thinking surely we need not to be the devil's advocate, but surely we need to make a roll to see if we even know how to make this.
Yeah, I just want to
I
see
think
where
this is going
Miguel's
At
going
badly.
to
this stage, no, at this stage, I'm not building anything. All what I'm doing is putting everything together for bada boom.
You're just creating a mega booming cocktail.
Yeah,
Well,
this is a chain reaction. The moment that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
goes off, everything else pops.
cooks off.
Oh, you're throwing a match into a keg of gunpowder, effectively.
Yeah.
Okay, are you going to do it here, or are you planning to take this
Well,
thing?
the question is, by the time this finishes, how big is it? Or how, right now I'm lining up to think how to put it together.
Let's say there's, I don't know, you've retrieved about 20 to 25 pieces of munition.
No, then it's better just to move them and then assembly when we get there. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're carrying live explosives. And like,
Yes.
shoot. Oh, I drop it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you stash them all in a bag.
Yep.
Ronsai,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Looking for some blasters.
Yep, there's plenty of blasters to choose from. Well, I won't say plenty, but there is a selection there for you.
She looks at the compound bow, but I think it's way too heavy for her. So she's gonna go for a good pistol.
All right. You find something, but that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, there's one called a cryoban rifle.
What's the rarity?
6.
That's too rare.
Damn.
None of these will be rare. If there's rare ones, I would have taken them.
Oh,
Oh,
they
shucks.
didn't just leave one behind.
No, not that puppy. No,
Damn.
no.
Oh,
You get
she's
your run of
gonna
the
look for
mills.
a good- All right. So what's the rarity that I'm looking for?
It'll be something common or slightly uncommon, but no more than that.
All right.
That's like 4, I think, up to 4 or 5.
Okay.
I think.
Mary?
I mean, I guess I'd grab a couple more stim packs if there's any there. Always good to have more medical supplies on hand, but
Yep.
you know, I'm okay otherwise. How many can I grab?
7.
Just yeah, great. I'm just thinking, looking at Gadriel, if this goes wrong, it's going to be need a lot of putting back together if the bomb goes off wrong.
But you're an expert at this, so we're good.
That's right.
You've been there, done that. And Vazia, you have got your little hoard.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go check out and what any of the other rooms have anything worth pilfering.
Room next door is a storage room. So one will have things like blankets and toolkits and just random generic stuff. Another one will have maybe ration packs.
We'll take those.
You'll take some rat packs. Cool. All right. Yep. You can load up. But how are you going to carry all this? Because we're now starting to look at things being a bit weighty. Or we're going to use that little cart as well
That's
as
a very, very dodgy cart.
that dodgy cart. And Gadriel, you're carrying your little
Can we
bag of goodies.
can we get our little hostage to help load him
It's
up with a couple of?
a little tied up at the moment.
Yeah, but he can still carry them. Pack horse him.
Sure. You have an NPC that joins the party.
I'm just trying to make use of what we have, and we have a person who can carry stuff. We won't kill him. That's his reward.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, I won't. Runs out.
Okay, so you've ladened up Porker Shack like a mule. He's got a bag across his shoulders with several guns in there. Gadriel's got his bag of toys. Vazia's got one rifle slung over her shoulder, another one with a strap across her body. Where to next?
Well, hopefully the rest of the community has left.
You haven't seen or heard anything for a very long time now. It's probably been an hour since Mary's announcement.
And we can make our way outside and check out the pickings there. And
Let's check that the ship is ready for takeoff. Nobody put their grubby mittens on your baby.
yes, definitely checking my baby.
Because once we initiate this reaction, I think we're going to be strapped for time. I asked Kershak, do you have an alarm clock?
What do you mean by alarm clock? We all
A
he
chrono
pulls
device
out the iPhone.
Yeah, that'll do. Thank you.
I just doesn't pull out a speech about I became a pirate, so I didn't have to, live by day-to-day routines.
That's right. What, you don't have your own?
No, I just don't want to blow mine constructing a timer for this bomb.
He just looks at you. Okay.
Hey, stop shaking your head at me, dude. You chose this life. This is called karma, sir.
What sort of Jedi are you?
Have I said that I'm a Jedi at any point?
Got one of those lightsaber things, don't you?
So,
The only people that use them are Jedi or the Sith. So which are you?
What? That's really limiting.
wow. You really had a very good education wherever you come from. Hey,
So what, you killed the Jedi and took his lightsaber?
yes, that's
Is that it?
exactly what I did. I kill people that ask stupid questions.
Maybe he's the next Dread Pirate Robert. Base Robert.
Do you have any more questions, Kershak?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
let's keep on going, shall we?
Yes, remember, dear, we could leave you here to the element.
And as you say that, the earth shakes again. You hear the clatter of rocks in the distance.
Double time.
I'm assuming you want to go back outside?
Yeah.
He'll lead you through the complex because good luck trying to navigate your way out of there without him. He'll navigate his way out. And yeah, in about 10-15 minutes, you're standing at the entrance of the complex, and in front of you is the Nightfall. Just a short hop, skip, and a jump across the sand away.
That's where we left it.
That's where you left it.
Remembered where we parked.
I mean, presumably it's the only one left in the car park, so it's easy.
Yes, it's the only fully functional ship left in the car park. There are remnants of ship pieces and carcasses in the desert around you, but no, the Nightfall seems to be the only intact ship left on scene.
Well, did you want to look at parts, or are you just keen to get away?
I was wondering if perhaps there might be any reactors that might add to the boom.
Yeah, good point.
Well, you should know because we have the manifest.
We do. We'll have a quick check of the manifest.
There is one reactor, and it's not disassembled, it's just been shut down, but there is one reactor, and it's in that ship over there, which, when you look at your notes, is one of those ships that you'd been sent to look for. It's come from a Mandalorian ship, the Melshar's Hammer, and you can see there's components of it. But the great thing for you is you see, like, there's the engine part of it is still intact on the sand. It's just missing, the cockpit and the front section of the ship, but the rear's there.
It's just missing the tires that's up on cinder blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it within, like, close to the temple?
Yeah, it's...
So since this was one of the ships that we were meant to look for, Vazia will go and take off a piece that is identifiably from that ship.
You take off the VIN number?
Yeah,
Take the log.
Yeah, the log, the VIN number, all the cannons. That seems to be what I always find of shipwrecks.
Bring back the reactor.
Yeah. And yeah, so bits to identify to go look we found, and it was a victim of the pirates, and the pirates are now dealt with. And yeah.
The pirates that were allied with a mystical interdimensional portal.
I like how this story's twisting or warping even as I look at it.
Hey, if somebody asks me what did you find, that's exactly what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And if the Grand Mufta from the Republic looks me like an idiot, like, hey, you send us to stupid missions, you get stupid answers.
Yeah, it was pirates in a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything left.
So you find this reactor, which is fine and good. It's not a small piece of kit. Reactors are quite heavy, and they're going to require rather specialized.
That's why I was asking.
Like two trolleys.
How close it is to the temple.
It would be about 80 meters away from the temple.
Let's use the trolley.
I think it's a bit big for that. I was thinking more like set it as a secondary explosion.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
Look around for one of
Could.
those flat trolleys that they have at like Dan Murphy's. You can get, slabs on.
Could we,
Yes.
I mean, is the ship not flyable? Or
No.
could we like sort of, oh, damn it.
No, it is not flyable. Otherwise, they would have
Without
nicked off
a
of
lot
it.
of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, if you set that thing to blow, it would do some damage, but it is still a bit of a distance away, so it's going to be limited.
Secondary explosion, or we set the temple to explode, expose the reactor of the other ship, and then use the Nightfall's limited weapons capability to hit the reactor from the ship.
Well, here's what I was thinking. Remove one of the primary shield from the base reactor. We remove the safety guard and prime it with full of explosives. So when something goes switch, it will take the whole lot and it will be a chain reaction. Which sure that will punch a hole big enough. What do you think, Kershak?
I think you'd probably leave me in this.
Well, this is decision time, friend. We have two options. One, we leave you here, making sure that everything goes as planned, or two, you get exfil from the planet, but you will earn your ticket out by helping us do this. So what's it gonna be?
You're asking me to trust you.
I'm asking you to use your brain. I don't trust you. I don't trust you more than my arm's length. So
Feel
I
neutral.
have a history with pirates. Now, see, this is the difference. You think that you're a predator. You're not. You're prey. And a weak one too. So if you're trying to try any bravado or let's see how I can get out of this, that time has gone. This is survival time. I have absolute no moral qualms on abandoning you here, tying you to, I don't know, a structural beam or something and letting you watch the fireworks. None at all. But I got no problem either in putting you in restraints, extricating you from the planet and dropping you in the nearest system.
I can live with that.
I thought you could. See? Using brain is good.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
I think the difference there, dear, is that you can live.
Right, reactor room. Follow me.
Let's go.
And he troops back off into the complex once more. And this time leads you even deeper into the interior of the complex. More towards the back, the rear corner of the complex, right where it abuts onto and into the pyramid itself. And you do notice those walls change from the middle construct of the Imperial base. You actually do enter the temple with its smooth sandstone walls. And not too long after you enter the temple, he brings you into this room, and yeah, it's still littered with Imperial technology. You've got all these computer consoles and monitors and screens. It's all screams Imperial. And in the center, you have your power emitters and your shield arrays and all that fun stuff that you so want to blow up. It's all just sitting there.
Oh, all right. Time to pull out the duct tape.
And what are we doing with said tape?
A big bomb.
Building a bomb. Now I'll get you to roll.
Sure.
And I'm going to make you do 2 rolls. One as you're setting it up, and one when you actually initiate it.
Mary's going to just stand outside and smoke. Stay out of the room.
Sounds very safe.
This is an excuse to not be inside the room, just in case this
Yep.
goes wrong.
Well, a good thing you're not smoking inside there.
Okay, so
Some points.
that is mechanics. I am going to use.
The difficulty is going to be 3 purple
Okay.
because you're playing
So-
with lots of different types
Yep.
of explosives.
So, all right. So I got a force skill that is called Mental Tools, and the description of this is literally always counts as having the right tools for the job when performing mechanics checks. So whatever I would need it, I have it.
You sure you're not James Bond or something?
No.
More of a MacGyver with a mullet.
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Hey, all hail MacGyver.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So difficulty stays at 3 or goes down to 2?
I'm going to say this is still a 3.
Okay.
It's going to be a tricky thing to put together.
Yeah. And I am going to flip a 4-star. All right. Papa needs new shoes. Let's go.
Papa gets those new shoes. 1 success, 1 advantage, and 1 triumph.
Yep. So literally what you guys see is how all the non-critical pieces fall apart and fly elsewhere, and everything starts interconnecting into a rather ominous looking device, and then the metallic pieces go back together as you do.
Handy trick.
Yeah. I look at Kershak. Are you going?
He's just kind of...
Oh my god.
Keshak is just looking at you as if you're both secondhand. It's like, what the... Yeah, he's speechless.
And I pull out his iPhone and set it as the timer. Actually, what is your I ping my comlink, so I
Yeah.
have his frequency, and I'm going to set it as a receiver set. So when I ping him, or anybody ping him, no, when I ping him directly from my frequency, I'm not
Yep.
going to do that stupid thing. That's the ignition code for the bomb.
Okay. Cool. Congratulations, you have made a H-class bomb. Well, you made a mini bomb that will set off the bigger bomb.
Change
Who knows what's in
reaction.
the temple?
Well, I think it might be time to leave.
And this is where we say good night and good fight. Pulls out a cigarette and starts walking towards the exit.
Yes, we all gone, or...
Yeah,
Nightfall.
Mary's out there, stubs out
Hang
the
on.
butt. And,
Are
Are you going to be
Whence?
around when it explodes? Because cool guys walk away from explosions. So
No.
that's what I'm seeing in my head.
You're welcome to stay and watch the
No,
fireworks.
I'm not a cool guy.
I'm pretty sure that your eyes will melt in the socket, but you do you.
Yeah. No, it's
Alright.
really not the best maneuver.
All right.
You doing anything with the shielding?
With the shielding.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we have to
They're shielding on the temple.
On the reactor to stop it from going
Boom.
Critical.
if there
Okay.
is like a kabloom.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we need to do something. So
And that off.
what was the second role that you wanted? So one was for building the thing and the other one was for what? Sorry, name.
When you actually initiate it, so
Okay.
that won't apply here. So you'll have to do another roll to disable the safeties. In fact, one will be a mechanics check because it'll be physical deconstruction, and one's going to be a computer check because you're going to have to go in and do some reprogramming or deactivating of systems.
I will assist with the computer's part.
Okay. Some mechanics. Doop. Damn boy.
Succeeded with another try.
No, a triumph. That's 2 triumphs and a roll. And we're carrying 3 advantages for the computer roll.
Woof.
+1 from Sharon. That's 4 boosts.
Very difficulty for the computer stuff because it is built to resist people messing with it.
Yep, I have an access pin.
Okay, where did you get it from?
I used to be an Imperial.
Okay. You were going to roll?
Yep.
Okay. One
Oh.
failure, but 6 advantages. How are we going to work this one out?
Hold on. Actually,
this
there's
is the
something
computer to
else.
set the reactor.
This is the computer to disable the
Disable.
safeguards, essentially.
I don't
Hold on.
know. Yeah, I mean,
No.
maybe the failure is you've set it off to go now, and you've got
And the,
Six
and the
rounds,
timer starts.
6
yeah.
rounds to get away instead of what you intended.
That'll be more 6 of disadvantages though than
Yeah.
advantage.
Fuzzy has still got the rifle on her shoulder. If we
Yeah.
can't do it that way, we could perhaps try the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
Do
could be.
you have good range with that rifle?
Yeah, the rifle's got amazing range.
Is this inside though, or
No, yeah, well, usually these are magnetized things, so probably the bolt just bounce and hit something else.
So we need an axe to cut its power.
oh,
Wrong
hold
character,
on.
Addy.
If I'm recalling this correctly, it's a magnetic field that creates a surface, an isolating surface. Is that right, or how are you seeing this thing?
That would be part of the mechanical defenses. That would be
Which we already passed by.
right. So you've still got the computer safeguard. So the computer will always try to.
I'm not interested in safeguards. That's why we built a bomb.
Okay.
Well, this is nothing about finesse. This is dropping a sledgehammer on top of a glass pane.
Right.
So again, what's the computer roll about?
Like I was trying to say, the computer is always going to try to stop
the reactor?
reaction.
Bring it back into safe limits, doesn't it? Yeah.
Correct. It will
Hmm.
always try to do that. That's what this role's about. Disabling those programs. Look, there's nothing to say you can't roll the dice on this, metaphorically speaking, and hope that the reaction is such that the computer can't employ the safeguards and it does blow and it succeeds. But the failure means that you just don't know. There's no confidence in that. It may work, it may not. You may not trigger that bigger explosion. That's the risk you're running.
Ideas, people.
Cut the power to the computer.
That's one.
Is that what you're going to do?
I mean, we could just smash the computer, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the option.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you guys.
We like smashing things.
Ask our friend the toaster to talk to it. Oh no, wait.
Oh,
Ooh. Uh-oh.
You made the toaster go away.
There were other toasters.
There were other toasters.
yeah, toasted, toasted, toasted.
Strangely, none of them answer your call.
Oh,
Would
whoops.
you like some cheese, little mousy?
We're dangerous rebels. Come and find us.
They're not
Yeah.
dumb black clankers. They're smarter than that.
Damn it. Hmm.
Nope, there's not a droid to be seen.
All right.
We could, instead of trying to get around it, we could upload something to it to confuse it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. You wanna try it? You got 6 advantages.
And here's something you prepared earlier.
Well, no, I just kind of like. Did you ever see that movie where it's a very 80s movie where they prevented World War and nuclear destruction by teaching the computer the no-win scenario with
Yeah.
tic-tac-toe? I can't remember what that movie was.
War games. Number of players,
Okay.
0.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. So something like just uploading something like that, like tic-tac-toe or something, and telling the computer to play this until it wins continuously.
Roll
Roll.
against 1 purple and 1 red. Because these computers.
And you got 6 advantages.
And 6 advantages.
And
I'm gonna
I'm
flip
supporting your roll.
a light point, so I get
Yep.
1 boost. Flipping the light point, that's
That increase your skill, upgrade skill,
also that goes into
computers.
makes it another yellow.
Yeah.
And that goes down to that. So that gives me 2 yellows against 3 purples, 1 red.
Three purples, one red. No, I thought 2 purples, 1 red.
Yeah, 2 purples,
Oh, 2
1 red. Yeah,
Okay. 2 purples, 1 red,
2
and
purples.
And you have 6 blues.
6 advantages. So that's
Ooh.
like 6 boosts.
Mhm.
And the red reflects the fact the computer being AI. Like there'll be AI programming in that computer, so there will be some logic.
Okay, I don't want to look.
No pressure, Sharon, no pressure.
Oh,
3
Yeah.
sixes and 3 advantages.
You spanked it. So you were successful in uploading your little computer program, which gives the computer a bit of a Gordanian knot to work on.
Okay, we have distracted the computer.
Yep. Affixes the bomb. Duct tape, just in case. Let's get out of here.
Trip back to the ship.
Yep.
Okay. You make good time down to the ship. You exit the complex, you're back out onto the sands again. You head towards the ship, which is about 50 meters distant. Still locked.
Yeah. Making sure that there is no one around to ambush us. Having a little look.
There's no one around.
Okay then. Yep. Check the ship. Enter the ship.
Yeah, no, ship is perfectly fine. It's in good repair. It doesn't look like anyone's tried to force their way into it. They've not even had a chance to sit and give that a go, since this all went to shit within, I don't know, half an hour. Yeah, it's all intact. We're good to go.
Okay then. Ready when you are, Gadriel.
Oh, let's make it to higher atmosphere before we actually punch the fireworks.
Do that and staying out of range of the temple just in case the mumbo jumble about the portal is true.
Yeah.
So staying on the other side of the moon.
yeah.
So you're on the other side of the moon totally.
Yep.
So you won't even see this little thing go up.
Oh, well, we don't need to. I'm sure if it creates a big enough explosion.
We'll be, should
We-
see it, right?
We knocked out the communications array. We didn't knock out the sensors this time.
Sure.
Boop.
Okay, so yeah, you get the Nightfall airborne, easy enough.
Beep 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 beep. Calling.
So yeah, you hit that signal on your pad, and within seconds, even from the other side of the planet, you see this warm glow emerging across the horizon.
Mhm.
And you're so far away, your ship doesn't even flinch. There's no repercussions on your side of it.
Would like to have a little scan now to see if the temple has been obliterated, and also to check if the ship that we followed out here in the first place is still in orbit.
How far do your sensors extend?
They're only short range, I'm pretty sure.
So that's plant. That's the system.
It would register.
Is there a crater? Is there large amounts of radiation kind of that would-
Yeah, that's
or-
what I'm trying to think about. So in the atmosphere, there would be a significant increase in particulate matter that's suspended. There's an increase in temperature by several degrees, which would indicate something significant has changed. There is a massive change in the wind velocity and movement. So initially you'd get the external pushing out, and then there's a vacuum as things get sucked in. So you get wind moving in and out. So all indications are, short of you seeing it or going in line of sight for the sensors, all indications are that that temple, if not totally destroyed is pretty much cooked.
Might suggest to the New Republic that they send someone to destroy Plunder Moon as it was creating a gravitational anomaly. That was
Yeah, just blast it into oblivion until there is no more gravitational anomaly, or mark it as an X planet. So nobody comes traipsing and get themselves
in trouble.
shifted to God knows where.
It's kind of funny you mention that, because as you're looking, you can see that Earth shaking on the planet's surface. And you see a massive fissure as the skin of the planet just splits, and geyser of lava shoots up hundreds of meters into the air.
Let's go.
And you've got a rain of lava that fountains out. So give me a piloting roll. And how good is the Nightfall at with resisting a bit of a lava face bar?
Oh no, the planet's trying to kill us.
And standard difficulty for piloting?
Yeah, I think so.
3
Three
successes.
successes. So, yeah, so despite the lava starting to sprinkle down like rain, you're able to punch the Nightfall out from underneath that umbrella. What you doing?
Getting the hell out of here.
Getting the hell out, yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, job done. Bye now.
Time to go.
Thanks for nothing, planet. See ya.
With one last scan of the system to see if there is any straggling ships.
What are we going to be able to do if we do find a struggling ship?
Nothing. Turn transponder. Boop.
Yeah, no, we're just going to, say, oh yeah, be nice and report this ship was caught in the gravitational anomaly by now.
Okay.
Sounds legit.
So, yeah, as you're leaving, in the revision mirror of your ship, you can see that the planet actually just starting to break apart, and lava's just fountaining everywhere. It's hemorrhaging its innards. And yes, you head up into high altitude. You hit your little lever. No stragglers, Katie. Even those archaeologists sitting above the moon have gotten smart and buggered off. And yeah, the stars just start streaking past your window as you jump into hyperspace.
Oh.
So, who says you're free and clear yet, young lady?
Oh,
You're still at the black hole.
what is that?
So, need a navigation roll from Vizier, and then I'm going to need a navigation roll from the Force users.
Now,
Because-
actually, I'm going to combine
Oh.
everybody so we can maximize the pool, because that's the advantage of battle meditation. I'm going to link everybody.
Oh, right.
Cool.
This is an astrogation roll, is that right? Or
Yeah, it's an astrogation roll.
yeah. I mean,
That's
I've got 5 green in that, so I guess I've got a good roll on it if you
Good.
want to.
2 yellows.
I've
So
only
if we work together, you could roll 2 yellow, 3 green. So that's a decent pool.
is there any
Field assistance.
difficulty?
Difficulty is 3 purple and 1 red.
Oh, I have bad astrogation.
Because this is messed up. Whatever charts you had for this system, you could just about take them out back and burn them, because every lane is now impacted. So you are flying seat of the pants
Mhm.
with no margin for error.
Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Nope. None whatsoever.
Me rolling, there's always pressure. It's always good. Okay, so
Yes, I know.
you said you had how many green? 5, 4?
Very
Astrogation.
3. Sort of, yeah. If I have 5, so if you combine it, it'll make it 2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3.
Yep.
1 red, 3. Anybody else got anything to throw in?
I got
I've
two,
got
ye- 2
three.
yellows and 1 green astrogation.
Okay, so that will give us 4 yellows and 1 green. If I'm doing my math right.
I've just got 3 green.
4 yellows and 1 green. Yeah.
Okay. Yay, but
Oof.
barely. 1 success, 1 advantage.
That's all right.
With all those dice, it's still a success.
Success is that success.
So despite you being caught flat-footed, despite the charts being wildly inaccurate now, you still are able to successfully just guide the Nightfall through the system. Gadriel, Runside, which one are you going to do with the force roll for me?
Do you want to do it, Gadriel?
So what am I rolling? Just my force pool?
Yeah, just your force pull. I assume whites, if you get more whites and darks, you succeed.
Oh, killed it.
Ooh.
4 lights and 1 dark. Now that's just rude, Miguel. No need for gestures like that. So yeah, Gadriel sits with Buzzir in the co-pilot seat, and you are successful in helping to steer the Nightfall through the intricacies of black hole weirdness, and yeah, you're successful. Nicely done. You escape the black hole sector. One of the few.
Really, I don't know what they're thinking. Sending people into a black hole
Yeah.
nightmare.
Of places going touristing, this is definitely not one.
The holiday destination you will.
How do the pirates escape the black hole?
Oh, they've got force sensitives, and they're familiar with the area. So you don't have their charts are updated almost daily. Every time they move, they update their charts. You guys do not have that luxury.
We have the moral right on our side.
Do we?
Wow.
Kind of a grey area.
That is no, that's not even grey.
Hey, we're working for the government, and if you go for the good guys, are always the good guys.
The New
Yeah,
Republic.
we are sanctioned violence. So yes, haha.
Oh,
We
is that what happens?
provided
Good
a
for
social
us.
service. Yes.
And
what
a
happens?
toaster droid.
Shouldn't sneak up on anyone, okay?
It's so cute.
Yeah. Damn robot sneaking.
No sneaking.
Okay, where are we off to?
Contra.
Yeah.
Hakuntra?
Back to report on our successful mission.
Fair enough. So yes, your journey is uneventful. You make it back to Hakuntra in good time. Do you drop off Kashak, or what do you do with him?
Oh, we've still got him.
Yeah, you do.
Oh no, he definitely needs to go to jail.
No, I think we don't actually have the high ground on that one. I think we can just dump him in High Contra with a be good, avoid the bounty hunters, see you later.
Yep. So I'll let him walk, or we let him walk.
And then we'll call the bounty hunters.
Yep.
Yeah, it's we have to do something, because if he gets
Oh my
he goes
God.
around saying what we did, then we're in
Yep.
trouble.
Just kill the poor man outright.
All what we promise is that we would leave him in solid ground.
Is it not like a Sarlacc pit we can drop him in?
You're gonna maroon him somewhere.
Going to tell him
Wow. You guys have gone dark.
we have put you in a
No, there's nothing
What
dark about it.
you do from here is up to you. Avoid the bounty hunters. So giving him a warning.
Yeah.
Now calling the bounty hunters and going, by the way.
So messed up.
No blasters, no money, no nothing. And when we're reporting him, I said, yeah, he's armed and dangerous.
It's your story, not mine. So yes, you do that, you nefarious deed. And then you, I presume, head to the ambassador, or the embassy, I should say.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, with the bits of the Mandalorian ship that we retrieved, and a little bit of scrubbing of the logs of the pirate vessel, I think. So we keep the manifest and the list of the ships that they've taken,
Mm-hmm.
and some of that.
And the list of places that could be hideouts.
And the places lists that could be hideouts, we leave those, but we take anything potentially future useful off.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you turn up to the embassy, and as you walk through the entrance, Indira comes out from a side corridor and looks at you. You've made it back. That's wonderful. I knew you could do this.
That's unexpected for most part, I believe.
Definitely not unexpected. I knew you could do this.
No, I'm pretty sure, dear, it was a suicide mission, but that's okay.
So you're the one that sicked the crew into this mission?
Yes. Because I knew you could do this, and this would help you, and it would help us.
Whoa. Delusional.
Well, anyway, job done.
Sorry, what's your name, person? I don't believe we're acquainted.
Indira, and you'll be Gadriel.
None your business.
She's taken aback by that.
Listen and listen carefully. You put people deliberately in harm's way for your political gain. You are no better than the people that used to occupy this building.
And no better than any Republic general or leader either, because that's what we do.
You are not a leader. So if you're telling yourself that, stop right now. You don't have a leadership bone in your body. At least a leader prepares the troops for what is to come. All what you did was send people to a meat grinder. You knew that there was pirates. You knew that there was a black hole. And you knew that there was something else. And the brightest solution was to send a crew of smugglers, to call it the best.
It worked, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
This begs otherwise. And she's not intimidated by you at all. She's been around this block a few times. She's not being cowed by you.
Oh, I'm not pulling punches. I'm just letting the dark side start seeping out. And I actually take a couple steps back.
You take a couple steps back.
I don't. I actually take a step forward.
Oh no, she will take a step back if you're going all woojy on her. And you see her hand kind of dip towards her hip, but then she stops herself.
Do it. You will give me a justification to mow you down like a piece of filth. I beg you, go for the gun.
Mr. Gadriel Kane.
No, please do it.
I think you should leave the embassy.
Gladly. And I think you shouldn't, because you will never come back. I can promise you that. And if you think that I'm joking, remember what happened to the previous ambassador.
You going to walk out, or are you going to be escorted out?
No, I'll walk out.
Well,
Bazia, where'd you find these people? He's dangerous.
yes, rather. I think I've
We
noticed
like
that. But he is the one largely responsible for us returning in one piece. Now, I do have news for the ambassador. Would you mind showing us in?
And you, Dr. Mary?
Sure. I'm in. I'm, just quietly in the background, but I'll be in. Not threatening the ambassador at all.
And Rinsay? Will
Yes,
you
I'll be in. We need some
let me be expressly clear. If any of you do anything to harm the ambassador, you won't make it out that door.
Oh, I don't want to harm the ambassador. I just want to give him this list of potential pirate bases and the manifest that we gained of all the ships that the pirates had taken and Gus payment for services rendered.
And rightfully due. Come with me. And she's not kind of that bubbly person that she was when she met you last time. She's, after that little tete-a-tete with Gadriel, she's very closed off, she's angry. She's pissed. She's, anyway, but yeah, she'll walk you through the embassy up to the ambassador's office, and she'll key in her pass and lets you in.
Vazia is full sweetness, light, bubbly, bounces in, plonks herself on the ambassador's desk. Because we did it, and I have this for you.
Get off the desk, Fazia. Hirakunde just looks at you. He's not impressed, and he's not going to entertain you while you are sitting on his desk.
You're lost, but I do have a shiny information for you. We have the manifest of all the ships that were taken by the pirates. The others, unfortunately, not on this list, were either destroyed by the black hole or the gravitational anomaly. You might want to avoid that sector because Plunder Moon kind of went
Nuclear.
He takes the data pad from you.
We've highlighted a list of potential bases for the remainder of the pirate crew. And now, if you will be so kind.
Wait. Just give me a moment. And he's going to go through the data pad. And as he's flicking through it, he kind of looks up at you lot and looks down, and you see this kind of wry grin creep at the corner of his mouth, and wow, you have done a remarkable job. We are in your debt. You have succeeded in identifying what was happening to those ships. You have been able to suppress and destroy a pirate base. And wow, this is better than I could have foreseen. Your payment, I'm going to increase it by 10% in appreciation.
Thank you.
And the Nightfall may trade again on this side of the gate. You have more than measured up to what I needed you to do. Thank you. And he does. He looks sincere and appreciative. And
Excellency, if I may, I just wanted to raise another matter while I'm here.
of course, Dr. Mary, how can I help?
It's a matter of utmost tact, but I'm concerned that one of our colleagues may, beyond the threats that we've dealt with, maybe, becoming a threat themselves. It might be something we need to alert the Jedi to. Our friend who didn't come into the room with us, he's been dabbling in some interesting arts, so you should be aware.
Indira looks at Unday and tightly nods her head, and the ambassador looks at you, Mary. It's interesting news. It's also troubling.
Certainly not something I understand. Maybe the Jedi could understand it better, but just thought I'd raise that.
I thank you for your candor. There aren't any Jedi left, unless those are still in hiding, but the only one we know of is Luke Skywalker. But I will reach out and send a message via our communications. Maybe he can assist. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. The dark side has cost a lot.
Speaking of Force users, has anyone in the embassy had any news of Amaya?
Amaya came back 3 days ago.
Oh, I do worry about her on her own. She is rather young.
I've not seen or heard much of her. Yeah, apparently she's been hanging out at a local bar in a industrial sector not too far from here. But yeah, she's been spending most of her nights there at the moment.
They have the finest machine oils.
You guys are rude. If Amaya goes to the dark side, it's going to be because of all your teasing.
Oh gosh, you better.
Since we now have a little bit of cash, I think I shall go find Amaya and
Find her an MP3 adapter.
treat us to a little shopping spree.
Of course, you have free reign of Hakuntra. Thank you again. It was a pleasure working with you.
Roundside? Doctor, would you like to join me?
Yes, let us
Love to.
depart.
Yeah, okay.
And
Glance out of the room.
yes. Very fancy, very la-di-da. We have done our job. We are wonderful.
You certainly have.
Fuck it.
You've solved the mystery.
We have
Well
very
done.
dotted eye. It's all
Well
fine.
done. You have survived.
But before we close tonight's session, I want to do one last scene. So the camera cuts over to Amaya sitting at a seedy bar. It's undescript, it's unknown, it's just one of those dodgy little dives that you never would have expected her to be in. But here she is, she's at her table with a group of aliens and humans and sitting and drinking alcohol. She's just looks really convivial with them, relaxed, laughing, maybe a little bit too convivial perhaps, but she's not acting the way you would think May would be acting.
Like, she doesn't answer your hails. She doesn't respond to you at all. So the night you come back, does anyone try and track her down?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yep.
Right, we'll head to the bar and
Yeah. We
drag her
felt
out of
her
the
absence.
trouble she has gotten herself into in
Yeah.
absence of a responsible adult.
Okay, so you walk up to this bar, and Gadriel, you coming as well, or are you going
No,
No.
I'm making preparations.
to flee the country?
No, I'm going back underground. I have some stupid politician to kill.
Did your little device tell you to do that?
No, that's just Gadriel.
That's just Miguel. Okay. All right.
So yeah, you rock up to this bar, and it's in the industrial sector, so it's seedy. It's not bad, but it's certainly a blue collar place. It's got a motley crew of aliens everywhere. It's dark, it's a bit dingy, it's cluttered, it's noisy. So you walk in, and there's a lot of people in there, but you know what Amaya looks like, so you can kind of spot her in the crowd, and you see that she's seated down behind a table. She's got one leg up on the table, another leg kicking on the floor, and she's talking with a group of people. And she makes eye contact with Dr. Mary, like your eyes first. And she just looks at you and shakes her head very, very slightly.
Oh, do I get a sense of like how she's feeling, or?
In what respect?
Well, like when you say shaking her head, is it sort of like playful, or is she sort of like sullen and
No, she's
shameful, or?
This is like a don't come here. Like, don't come to me.
I feel like I approach her and say, "What's going on? You okay? What's been happening?"
She looks at you, and you can see that
Her face is leaner, it's more angular, the bones in her cheeks are jutting out more. You can see she looks exhausted.
her body it's leaner, it's more, it's gone through hardship, and you can see that there's a massive yellowing bruise on her jaw, and her fingernails are all cracked and bleeding, and there are scrapes and marks all over her hand.
And as you walk closer, Mary, to her, she looks at the people that she's with and goes, "Just give me a moment," and knocks back the drink in her hand, gets up and makes her way to you, intercepting you before you can reach her drinking buddies. And she'll just grab you by the arm, gently but firmly.
I can't talk to you now. I'll
Are
talk
you
to you
safe?
tonight.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
All right then. See you tomorrow then, I guess. Stay safe.
I will.
I will just say tomorrow morning, first thing, shopping trip.
And then she'll resume and go back to her seat. She's drinking alcohol. This is the line, you know. This is very different behaviour. You're going to sit and loiter, or are you going to leave?
I think give her privacy. That's what we'll do. Yeah, she's asked that much.
Yep. And so, are you going to go with them, or?
Yeah, I mean, Bronte's very curious. It's obvious there's been quite a change.
Yep.
Gonna give her a privacy until she's still.
Yep. Okay, so you leave. So what you don't see is at some point, another hour or two, she kind of looks at a data pad on her wrist, gets up, makes her excuses to the table, and heads out of the door into the darkened street. It's probably very, very late at night by now. And she just slowly meanders her way back towards the New Republic embassy. She's not in any rush. She's just dawdling quietly in the darkness.
Might be going slow, maybe a little bit alcohol affected. Either way, she's just making her way through.
Every now and then, she stops and glances at her data pad and then continues to walk. She comes across a sky bridge and starts walking across. And there's this faint clank, 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 clank of footsteps. And Amaya just turns around. Her good old friend, the assassin droid, is standing at the far end of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And for a second there, they just kind of stand off. And then it starts to raise its weapon arm. Before it can do that, Amaya snaps up her hand. And using the force, she grabs the droid with a vice-like grip. As she does this, a heavy blaster bolt flies past her and impacts the droid in the centre of the chest, right where that missile launcher is stashed. Her face twists in concentration. Sweat beads on her forehead as she closes her hand, and the metal on the droid buckling, twisting, warping as she slowly crushes it. This is very hard for her. She is barely controlling it. She is sweating, it's heaving, but very slowly she compresses the chest cavity of this droid like a tin can. The metal pops and grinds, and eventually she relaxes her hand and the droid just thuds onto the ground. And she looks at it. Now you can't hurt anyone else. Taps a comlink open. You did good. Credit's already been wired into your account. And a male voice comes up on the comlink. Hey, pleasure doing business with you. Give me a call next time you need help dealing with another problem. And it chirps off. Amaya stands there for several seconds, just taking breaths, cooling night breaths, just to calm her heart, calm down, regain focus, get herself back under control before she resumes her walk back towards the embassy.
This time she's walking perfectly straight, not alcohol affected at all. It had all been just an act.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
And herein ends the dying sun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, people. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
XP.
I'm going to say 15 again. Yeah, that will do. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves and had a bit of fun. Got to have some combat,
Mm.
Yes.
which was a learning experience for us all. but that's okay. That's
Oh, well,
the fun of
yeah.
it. Yeah, so thank you very much. And viewers and listeners, I hope you enjoyed that. Sharon's got the mantle for the next couple of weeks, so we'll see where she takes us. But yeah,
No, we shall see where you take me.
indeed. Shopping apparently. But yeah, thank you. So like, follow, subscribe, get in contact with us. We'd love it when people have a chat with us. See you later. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, and before I forget, next week we're taking a break, and then the following week it's going to be Sharon's turn. So we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Enjoy. See you then.